Today in my conceptualization video, I'll be talking about the myelin sheath, which is found in Reading Assignment 5. And Reading Assignment 5 was based on the basic unit of the nervous system, which is the neuron. The myelin sheath is a surrounding body of lipids or proteins that surround the axon of a neuron. Although it is not found on every neuron, the myelin sheath serves to speed up the process of neuronal transmission of the neuron. This means that it's an insulating material that encases some of the axons. It speeds up the conduction of the nerve impulses as well. The larger the myelin sheath is, the faster that the transmission process will be. The myelin sheath's main duty is to transmit information quickly from one neuron to another. And because this portion of the brain is responsible for mood and emotional regulation, damage to the myelin sheath will result in depression or other negative moods due to the fact that there is a lack of transmission efficiency. The thicker the myelin sheath is, the more efficient the communication is in the brain region. Now, in relation to psychology, psychology is defined as the scientific investigation of mental processes and behavior, and the myelin sheath is part of the brain that regulates emotion. For that, if the myelin sheath were to be impaired, it will cause harm to the brain, leading to trauma and other negative emotions. And for an everyday or real-world example, I found a research article on Psychology Today website that discovered how child abuse and trauma can alter the myelin sheath on the neurons in the brain. Comparing samples from a depressed child who experienced child abuse to a child with a healthy brain, the myelin sheath is found to be thinner in the myelin sheath later. A Canadian researcher stated that our data clearly shows how severe child abuse modifies the architecture of the neuron by affecting the formation formation of the myelin sheath around the neurons. With that being said, individuals who have been abused or treated wrongly will develop mood disorders such as depression. Now, in relation to reading assignment number 5, the myelin sheath is present on some of the neurons, as stated before, in the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The myelin sheath is a protective coating that wraps around the axon of the neuron that helps insulate them, enhances the quantity of electrical signals they can send to other neurons and how much they can receive. Thank you, and that's all I have on the myelin sheath from Reading Assignment 5 for my conceptualization video.